Alright, what's going on, guys? We are here on a small canal in Davie, Florida. Going to be doing some extra ultralight fishing with some small soft plastics. There's several different cichlid species found in this canal, so hopefully we can get into some of those. And on the extra ultralight rod, really just about anything should put up a really good fight and provide some good action. And also, if you've noticed, I am testing out some new Fishing Nomad merch. So I'm kind of working out some samples, trying to see what looks and feels the best. So hopefully by the time this video comes out, I'll have a store available. If I do, the link will be in the description. But this is the first kind of prototype I got. And I kind of like it, but it still needs a little bit of tweaking. So anyway, let's get to fishing. Let's see what we can catch. Alrighty, so here is the canal, and here is the little soft plastic we're going to start with. It's a 13 Fishing, that's the brand, and the name of the lure is a micro joystick, so really small. A lot of the stuff that company makes is geared toward ice fishing. Obviously there is no ice here and hasn't been any ice here in probably a couple thousand years. But this small size lure should be pretty good on this small size canal. We'll just kind of swim it back and see if we can get into some cichlids here. Oh, all right, we got a small gar over here, but also way too big for me to catch on this. But there's also, I think, a Mayan cichlid down there. Let's see if we can entice the Mayan to bite. Might take a couple casts, but I'm going to try to work like the open areas between all the weeds like that. These guys fight really well. Haven't really talked about the gear I'm using, but this is an extra ultralight power rod with some 3-pound test. Makes catching even these like smaller guys a little bit of a challenge, but we got him. Alright, so it's not a big Mayan. These guys do get a whole lot bigger than this, but this is the kind that I want to catch. Put up a good fight, but I wasn't really overpowered. Still a lot of fun. So let's get this guy back, and let's see what else we can find on this canal here. Got him. Oh, that feels like a big one. That is a big one. I don't know what that is, but this guy's pulling drag like crazy. Oh man. I doubt we're going to be able to get this in, whatever it is. Look at that reel go. I'm about to get spooled. At the very least, I hope we can see whatever this is. But this guy is fully in control right now. In open water, I think we had a chance, but now he swam over in all these weeds. Now I'm not sure if we have that chance anymore. Oh. And he's off. It looks like a clean cut, but I mean, it might have just popped. Oh man, that's disappointing. I don't even think that was a Mayan. It had to be bigger than like a big Mayan. So I'm thinking it was probably a snakehead, because I've seen snakeheads in here, and those can get very big. But I'm disappointed we didn't even get a chance to see it. If he would have stayed out in that clear open water, I think we had a shot at him. But on this extra ultralight gear with 3-pound test, once they get in this thick stuff here, it's over. All right, but let's get a new lure on here. Let's keep going. I doubt we'll get something like that, but let's just try to get some other fish as well. Alrighty, so almost immediately after losing that last fish, it started pouring and pouring hard. So I spent the last, I don't even know, 40, 45 minutes in my car waiting for this thunderstorm to pass. And it rained really hard, not only today, but I think literally every day for like the last 2 weeks. So the water levels here were already pretty high. The water was already pretty murky. Fishing was already pretty tough. And everything just got worse over the last 45 minutes here. So it was already hard enough fishing here, and I think it's just going to be even tougher to catch a fish now, but we're still going to try. Let's see if we can get one more fish here before we got to call it a day. I wish the weather was better, but sometimes you got to work with it. Oh, that's a nice peacock. It's smaller than that fish we lost, but this is a nice one. I saw this guy come up and hit it. I mean, we've still got a small chance of landing him, but it's a bigger chance than that last fish. I saw this guy come up and smack it. I don't know if you guys can see its silhouette over there. This guy we've got a shot at. It's going to take a little bit of time though. This is a nice fish. All right, let's keep him out of the weeds. There's a nice open hole over there, which is why I cast it over there. And this guy, I guess, was chilling in that hole. Now let's try to keep him in that hole and not let him get into the weeds. Try to work him in slowly, but he's pulling a lot of drag. Every time I gain a little bit of ground on him, he pulls again. Nice and easy. He's still definitely going to make a couple more pulls. Oh no, 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 no. I think he just pulled in the weeds. Let's try to, oh yeah, he's going, he is going. I was going to try to keep him in that hole, but he does not want to stay in that hole. He is going, and this is the weedier part of this canal. I am surprised he has not given up yet. All right, there we go, there we go. Nope, there we don't go. Come on. This is also a steep part of the canal where we started the fight. It was a little bit shallower. I mean, not shallower, but less steep. All right, I think we can go down and grab this guy. All right, so this is a really solid looking fish. Probably over 3 pounds, and we got him on this 3-pound test. Took a really long time. Really, really great fight. I'm just gonna let this guy go here. Go ahead and swim off, dude. Let's go, turn right side up. Nope, that's upside down. There you go. And also at some point, there you go, he's gone. All right, and at some point I stepped in a fire ant pile. So my legs got bit up by all these fire ants. but still well worth it. That was a really cool catch. All right, let's try to get another fish or two here, and then we'll wrap it up and try to get all these ants off of me still. Oh, I got him. There was a school of like 3 or 4 fish right there. I thought, and I still think they're tilapia, but I think I just hooked a little little peacock. I mean, it's definitely smaller than the one we just caught, but still an okay size. I think it's a peacock, and I think those were tilapia. I think there were like 3 or 4 little tilapia hanging out there. So I cast it into the hole that I saw them in, and I saw them take off. I didn't think I hooked anything because, I mean, these tilapia don't normally go after lures. But I hooked something, and I think this is going to be a little peacock. Yeah. But still tough to catch these little guys. But this is what I like about this kind of fishing. Even these smaller guys are a lot of fun to catch. Let's get this guy in. Definitely easier fight than that last one, but still a solid fight and a nice little fish. Let's take a look at this guy. All right, a really beautifully colored peacock. Definitely way, way, way smaller than that last one. Still a lot of fun to catch. And I think on this note, we're gonna wrap it up. The action's actually pretty good, but it's starting to rain a little bit harder again. And there's still some lightning and thunder out in the distance. So that guy's back. This ended up being a pretty good trip. Let's go ahead and let's wrap it up. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it. The rain kind of made fishing a little bit more uncomfortable, but the action was still really good. Actually, the action was a little bit better here after the rainstorm. The water started moving a lot faster, so I guess there were maybe like a lot of insects or a lot of like small fish getting flushed out of here, which got these larger fish a little bit more aggressive. Started with the 13 fishing micro joystick. I think we got 1 fish on that. Then I broke it off and I didn't have any more, so the rest of the day was spent fishing this 13 fishing cousin it or cousin it. I think it's a little like cricket imitation, but others have said it looks like a little crawfish imitation. Either way, another little small soft plastic, and the fish were all over that. I'm still upset we lost that one big one a little bit because I don't know what that was, and it would have been a really cool catch. I think it was probably a snakehead, but we kind of made up for it with this really large peacock here toward the end after the rainstorm, and then that last little peacock was just kind of the icing on the cake. So the rain made things tough, but it was still a pretty good session. Not a bad amount of action, and I really only fished like maybe 30-40 minutes because I spent most of the time here in my car trying to wait out the rainstorm. But yeah, not too bad. Hope you guys liked it. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, these t-shirts will be available, and if they are, check the link in the description for the store. Still trying to work out like some final designs and final colors and whatnot, but hopefully they'll be out soon. So hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you next time.